It is simply the most wonderful time of the year. Jeff Matthews along with Tim Roach. And tonight it is Conway Wampus Cat basketball, the first round of the 6A state basketball tournament. Tim, thanks for letting me hang out with you tonight and all week.
Are you kidding me? I get to spend time with a legend. I would absolutely do it. So I'm grateful that you're here.
Well,
and I'm grateful that Levi is having a great time on a cruise somewhere. He would rather be on a cruise than state basketball. I just know it.
He is somewhere covered head to toe in Conway Corp gear in the middle of the Gulf.
Yeah.
But we are here and we are excited to bring you tonight's state first round game. Now, the Wampus Cats come in 15-13 overall. They're 4-8 in the conference. They are the 5 seed from the Central. Bentonville is 17-12. They're 9-7 in the 7A West, and they are the 4 seed from the West. Now, Tim, a couple of things that just in preparation for this game, there were 2 things that stood out. One of them is experience, and one of them is experience. The first experience is on the court. 6 deep, senior-wise, for Bentonville. The Wampus Cats are going to start 4 sophomores, but it's also on the coaching boxes, experience on both sides.
Yeah, Bentonville, 6 of their top 5 are seniors. And so, yeah, they'll rotate a senior in right out of the gate. We start 4 sophomores. And this lineup has changed quite a bit over the course of the year. We had an injury, a major injury, that caused some of those things to happen. We got Xavier Smiley back. That was also the case. But 2 coaches that are used to playing this time of year and going on long runs this time of year. They both have some work to do as they progress through their programs. It's their first year out. But, boy, I really, speaking on behalf of Conway, love Ben Lindsay and what he's doing for this program.
Absolutely. Thrilled to have him in charge. It is his first season as the head man of the Wampus Cats, previously the head coach at Magnolia, and had tremendous success at Magnolia. Kyle Pennington is in his first season at Bentonville, previously the head coach at Little Rock Christian and at Russellville. All right, time now for the starting lineups. Well, time now for the lights to go out, and they're going to do a show.
There we go.
See how much of this we can see on the television.
Fimple does nothing but productions around here.
That's right, Coach Keith Fimple running things. A little show on the floor.
Wow.
That's kind of cool. That's actually very cool if we can get a wide shot of that on the court.
My gosh.
Well, just trust me, it is cool.
Yeah, if you can't see. Oh, my gosh.
Probably should have given us a little more of a heads up of what we would have actually on the court. It's a little difficult to see, but it is a light show, and it's also an audio recording that is pumping people up to be here at this beautiful new facility that they have here at Springdale High School.
Well, not only that, I was walking outside with Coach Fimple, and they're showing it on their Jumbotron, which is the largest in the state and the most pristine in the state. They're showing it in the out on the field as well.
Yeah, if you've come up here for a football game before, then this building is just to the south of the football facility, Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. All right, starters now being introduced. Starters for the Wampus Cats, a 5'10 senior guard, number 1, Xavier Smiley. He is back after a long injury. He's been back for a few weeks. And then it's 4 sophomores, 5'8 sophomore guard Zay Patrick, a 6'5 sophomore forward, number 11, Eli Collum, 6'2 sophomore guard, number 15, KJ Johnson. And then the man that leads the team in points per game and rebounds per game since the injury to Kennard Turner, that is Jamal Holden, 6'6 sophomore forward, and he is as good as advertised. Been fun to watch him this sophomore season.
Yeah, there is no ceiling on that guy just yet. Pretty excited to see where he goes.
Now for this Bentonville Tiger team, they start 3 seniors. 5'11 senior guard is number 3, Miles Gannett. A 6'3 senior guard, their leading scorer is number 11, Javen Williams. A 6'7 senior forward, big guy in the middle, is Mikey Dowda. A 6'4 senior forward, number 30, is Harry Ware. And then their big guy in the middle is indeed a big guy. He's 6'9, senior forward, number 44, Elijah Wilhelm. He has committed and signed to play his college basketball up in Kansas at Emporia State. All right, this is what you play for. You play all season to get to March, 4 quarters from moving on.
We have not played our best basketball lately. I believe we've lost our last 3 coming in, and those were difficult games, by the way. I mean, we played Jonesboro and Bryant, number 1, number 2, amongst those. So we've gone through the gauntlet, and not saying that Bentonville hasn't, but we have really been battle-tested. Hopefully they got a little anger built up over the last few days and ready to go.
Both teams have lost 3 of their last 5. Conway losing their last 3 in a row. You mentioned Bryant and Jonesboro, and Central was the 3rd one of those. Bentonville lost to Fayetteville and Springdale. Before that, they knocked off Bentonville West. That really is the game that secured this number 4 seed, West being the 5. K.J. Johnson, 3-pointer. That's a good start.
Yeah, left him open. And with that kind of daylight, this team does not hesitate to put up threes. If they start knocking those down, things begin to get a little interesting.
That's Javen Williams, corner to Gannett.
Conway starting off on the man.
3-pointer no good by Ware. K.J. Johnson finds the rebound, which he will do a lot of, especially on the offensive end. Pulls down a defensive board there.
Yeah, he's not very tall, but boy, he is crafty in the middle. He puts up a lot of shots in the middle, goes after and gets them himself. Heady player.
Zay Patrick, a little strong. And that is Wilhelm with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot off the curl, though. I'll take that shot. It was open, had a good look. Cats in their man. That play a lot of that until they get in foul trouble. Then they may drop into a 2-3 zone.
Cross court in the corner for Dowda. 3-pointer is good. It's Mikey Dowda. And we are tied at 3.
Yeah, I got left alone on the baseline. Nobody picked up on the cross-court pass.
K.J. Johnson for 3. That one's off.
Little heat check.
Williams had a lane but stopped. Wilhelm, top of the key. No good. Ware with the board.
This guy can shoot the 3, so can this guy.
Gannett over Jamal Holden, knocks down the 3, and it's 6-3 in favor of the Tigers.
Yeah, likewise, if we get on the 3 run, things go well for us. They are a team that shoots a lot of 3s, and if they're knocking them down, they're going to be trouble because they're so big on the inside.
That's Zay Patrick. To Jamal Holden. That's the lone senior in the starting lineup, number 1, Xavion Smiley. Turnover, ball coming back the other way. Williams off the glass, no good. Elijah Coleman with the board.
He can really fly, Eli can.
Patrick off the glass. Nifty little move with the right hand on the left side of the basket. 6-5 Tigers.
Speed from the sophomore. He's fearless when he gets in there. He rolls very quickly to the basket.
One thing about these 4 sophomores is that I know Colin moved in a little bit later, but they've got a lot of experience playing together.
They do.
Block and a foul.
Oh, no. Maybe because he came down a little too much. That was a good block on the ball. Oh, he's – yeah, okay.
They got him in the noggin, what they're saying.
Yeah, okay.
And the they is Tommy Kraft.
Yeah, Tommy, I don't agree with Tommy on that one. I agree with him a lot on things. He's a good referee, but tough one there. 6'9" for this guy right here. 6'10" with the glasses.
Yeah, indeed. He, again, is going to play his college ball at Emporia State, so not too far from here.
They're interesting on defense. They're playing him just basically standing in the middle. I wonder if Holden goes out, if he ever goes out there with him, because Holden is not a 3-point threat, but he's hit 2 in the last 2 ball games.
Okay.
So he floats in the middle defensively. It's what he's been doing, kind of backing out when he needs to get there.
Patrick blocked. Jamal Holden off the glass. We're tied at 7.
That's good, and being around the basket, good things happen there.
Ware on the skip pass. Wilhelm knocks it out of bounds. It's Conway basketball.
2 big guys right there. I mean, we list Holden at 6'6", and I don't know about that. That may have been when he was in 9th grade. He is 2-year starter. He's 10th grader, but he started last year. Got a lot of experience in that one first-year freshman starter.
KJ Johnson already knocked down 1-3. Xavion Smiley is knocked down, and there is no call.
Oh, that's oh my goodness.
Where? 9-7 Bentonville.
Wow, he got absolutely knocked to the floor on the three-point shot. No call. Wow.
Bad pass, stolen away by the Tigers. Williams has it blocked, and there's a foul.
Yeah, that's on Smiley. So there are two guys you really don't want to have get in trouble, and it's Holden and Smiley. Now, we do go a little bit deeper. We've run a lot of guys out there. We've got J.C. Sullivan, a Schulman that can come off the bench. We've got Jay Sullivan that can come off the bench. We'll see them shortly. So they run about 8 or 9 deep, and so we've got some guys that can play, but you don't want to get those two guys right there in trouble.
Javen Williams at the line. He is their leading scorer. Led them with 17 in their season finale against Fayetteville. And scores a couple here, 11-7, 4-point lead for the Bentonville Tigers, playing not too far from home. Wampus Cats made the trip up. Some dicey weather leaving Conway.
It was a front or two.
It was. Yeah. Then the sun came out, and that was nice. Elijah Collum.
Good touch. Really, really good athlete. He can fly and get off. Good defensive player as well. Good physical presence. Football player as well.
Williams. Looked like he shuffled his feet.
Yeah.
Dowda, three-pointer, back of the rim, no good. Rebound tracked down by Dowda. Blocked. And the follow.
Yeah, that's the trouble with the block there. The backside help came just in time. That's a foul.
Patrick to Collum. Zay Patrick, all 5'8" of him, underneath, working hard. Unable to do much with it.
A lot of contact down there. 2 fouls on the Cats so far, none for Bentonville.
Cade Troholz into the game for the Tigers. 13-9, 4-point lead for Bentonville. First round action from Springdale. That's where the 6A state tournament is. Awarded to Springdale in this beautiful new facility here at Springdale High School.
Good defense down low.
Williams. Three-point basket is good, and there is a timeout on the court. We will take it with the team. 16-9, Bentonville on top on Conway Corp.
When you choose Conner Regional, you're choosing more than exceptional care. You're choosing a healthcare provider that's deeply rooted in your community, where our doctors and staff are your neighbors and friends. With 9 primary care locations in 5 counties, we believe in building lasting relationships centered on trust and personalized care. Take control of your healthcare journey with us as your dedicated partner. Schedule your appointment today and let our family take care of yours.
Coach Ben Lindsay talking to his Wampus Cats. They are going to have to overcome a lot, including now, apparently. I hate to go there.
Yeah.
But a couple of fouls on the Wampus Cats didn't seem to be called.
Yeah, no, and you got to fight through that. That's part of the game, and I totally understand that. But there's been zero. We've gone inside several times, nothing there to show for it.
Smiley knocked down on the three-point attempt, stolen away, and a foul.
Now that was a foul. When you go up with when you go up with 2 and you only end up with 1, that's a foul.
Zay Patrick whistled for the foul.
Lazy pass there, right back to the outside, led to an easy run out. But Zay came back and really did what he could to get back out there. That is the first on Zay, I believe.
It is. It's the first on Zay. There's one on Xavion Smiley, and there is 1 foul on Eli Collum.
Yeah, sure.
Second free throw is good by Mikey Dowda.
All right, 2 minutes to go in the quarter. You need to get a good offensive set here. They're going to pick up right at half court. Tried to trap. We got through that.
Smiley for 3. Collum with the offensive board. Kicks it out. KJ Johnson, front of the rim. Bentonville comes away with it.
A lot of Wampus Cats hitting the floor.
Williams for three. And one. Kate Troholz tracked down the miss, made the basket.
It's all right now. The last 3 minutes has been everything Bentonville, nothing Conway. Literally.
Second on Smiley. Yeah, literally nothing.
Stuck on 9 now for the last 3 minutes. And really haven't taken that many shots.
21-9, Bentonville leads Conway. Just under 2 minutes to play in this first quarter. Jay Sullivan checked in at the last whistle at the timeout.
They'll be crisper with the passes. They are jumping every pass. Now swing it to the baseline. Right there.
Holden. No good. Sullivan tracks down the ball. KJ in the lane. The teardrop goes 21-11.
The floater breaks the ice.
Points the Wampus Cats needed badly.
Yeah, they worked really hard for that too. Good block.
Blocked by Jamal Holden.
Staying in the man.
His 46th block of the season.
He's had a few.
Back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound stays on this end. Collum.
Good position there. All right, they worked hard defensively, got paid off. They worked offensively very hard, got paid off.
Good dish. Had a shot, gave it up. Foul called.
It's a miracle. It is an absolute miracle in Springdale.
Eli Collum at the free throw line. The foul was called on number 2, Cameron Akbar.
He'll be a great addition in the football side of things if he decides to play both, if he continues to play both. We have a lot of, when you look at some of the spring sports, you got a lot of footballers that do a lot of different things: track, wrestling, basketball, baseball. It's just, there's a lot. And I think Coach really likes to see them get out there and stay busy with that if they're not in the weight room. Needed those two, though.
Needed them, yes. Final 25 seconds of the first quarter. Bentonville leads by 10, 21-11. Shot clock is off. Haven't mentioned the shot clock yet.
Now, Mikey's a lefty naturally, so he will take it a lot of times to the left-hand side to start the offense.
Good hands. Zay Patrick. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Bentonville has a 21-11 lead over the Wampus Cats. We're back in just a moment. The 6A state tournament continues on Conway Corp.
The community of Conway continues to be committed to the Wampus Cats, just as Centennial is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success, both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Wampus Cats, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Centennial is here for all of life's moments. Let us be your partner. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
(21-11), Bentonville has the lead over Conway. And I'm going to do some technical support real quick. I apparently have lost the internet, so I am not getting any of the emails that have the stats. Not that there's much to brag about right now.
Gosh, that's fair. That's fair.
This is when you haven't done this in a while.
You're saying maybe it's you?
It's absolutely me. Getting reports that Got lots of people who have my phone number texting while I'm trying to work. 21 to 11.
That's a push off. You got to call that. The arm, if you extend the arm to clear out space, that's a foul.
Jamal Holden with the rebound. 10-point lead for the Tigers. 7:40 to play in the second quarter.
Nice.
Good, Zay Patrick.
Boy, the sophomore has really grown up this year. He is, at the start of the year, very timid, didn't have a lot of action going on. Boy, he drives the lane with a lot of force now.
Dowda. That left hand moves in the lane, high off the glass. No good. KJ Johnson bringing it up court. 21-13. Cats trailing.
Not a lot of fast breaks going on right now in this setup. Not a three-point threat. That's a foul.
It is.
But
Jace Sullivan for three, no good. Rebound to Mikey Dowda. Outlet to Gannett.
yeah, that was a great job by the defense to get back in. They got an outlet pass that looked like a clear lane for a fast break basket, but we were able to collapse. Good blocks.
Good defense by the Wampus Cats, coming back the other way. It's 21-13. Cats can make a little run here. Got to knock down a few more shots, have a few more stops. Going to call a travel. Looks like the ball got hung up on KJ a little bit there.
I was going to say, you said a few more shots and a few more steps. Right in line. Hey, but they've been very active defensively. I really have been encouraged by the way that they played defense. You've got, if they want to attack the middle, they can do that. Bentonville can, but they're going to have to make accommodations for Jamal Holding and his block at this.
Williams, the kick out to Gannett. Three-pointer's good by Miles Gannett. It's 24-13 with 6 minutes to play in the first half.
Well, and that's the one thing with Jamal and his presence inside defensively. If we can get stop the kick out, if he's going to stop there, just take one more step out into the outside of the perimeter and take up that space. Don't let them get that three off. We better spot.
Elijah Collum knocks down the three-pointer. 24-16.
That would look like a prove it, and then we'll get you kind of shot there.
And good work by our production crew up here, led by Justin King. We've got the scoreboard up on the screen now. That was fun. Three-pointer no good.
It's on the back.
The scoreboard that they used for the first game tonight, which we used to set everything up, was not the scoreboard they used for our game. So that took a few minutes. We got it up and running. Thank you to Justin King and David Tooley and Ashton Brown up here doing a good job tonight.
So number 3, Gannett. He did the criminal. He touched the ball and immediately placed his hands up in the air as just to say, no, not me. And Tommy Kraft said, absolutely you.
Johnson on the block, using his body to make some space. Can't get the shot to fall. 5 minutes to play first half.
Oh.
How about that defensive back play?
Yes.
KJ Johnson. Euro.
Oh, to the big guy.
24-18. Great move by KJ Johnson.
Went straight at the 6'9" Wilhelm and got it with the drop.
24-18. Good
nice.
defense by Jamal Holden. Make him think about it.
Yeah. You know, Jamal's got great, and it's one of the things that Ben Lindsay talked about when he first got here. He talked about, you know, he's got to grow. He really does have to grow. Not physically, he does have to do that, but mentally, the game, and within a half a season, he said, I've never seen a kid grow in a half a season like Jamal has. Just understands the game better, plays within himself. Just like that, stayed down, did not go for the ball.
Yeah, he's given up some size and some weight. So size on both ends, height and weight to Wilhelm. But he's holding his own definitely inside. 24-18, halfway through the second quarter.
Several good defensive stands by your.
Oh, see, that wasn't a foul, Tim. So I know what you're thinking, because I watch you on TV sometimes.
Yeah. I mean.
So I know. All right, timeout on the court. 24-18, Bentonville's got the lead. Back in a moment on Conway Corp.
Killing me.
You don't wake up thinking about internet speed, electricity, reliability. Your mind isn't on advanced treatment facilities or customizable systems. You don't have to think about any of these things because we do. Conway Corp, always on.
Coach Ben Lindsay talking to his guys, and it is really a different quarter.
Yeah.
They have, well, except for the calls. But
some things have to be consistent.
That's right. But they have definitely made it interesting. Just a 6-point game right now.
Well, they've done that through the defense. And it's not necessarily run-outs defense. You get a steal, quick basket on the end. It's been tough defensive stands by your Wampus Cats that have led to no points for Bentonville and then a better opportunity to score on the other end. Have we cashed in on all those? No. But we're keeping them from scoring at a pretty good clip now. They started the quarter with, what was the score, 21? They had 21?
It was 21-11.
Yeah, they've had 3 points in the first 4 minutes of the ball game here, or of the quarter.
Last half of the first half underway right now. Cats down 6. Winner gets Bryant on Thursday at 5:30.
It's a gift. It's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year, Clark.
Dowda.
Good move.
Down the lane.
With the left hand, that's nice.
26-18. And you called it about Mikey Dowda. That is his dominant hand, and you've got to shade on that side.
Yep.
Sullivan to Patrick. Numbers. Sullivan for 3. Got it. Jay Sullivan knocks down the three-pointer. 5-point game.
Took advantage of, we had a poor pass and got a break and made them pay with the break. Nice.
3 minutes to play in the first half. That guy, Gannett, don't leave him open.
Don't leave him open.
29-21 with 2:56 to play in the first half.
Came fast to the ball and left our guy open all the way on the baseline. The baselines are the most open on this defense that they've got going. They've got a zone, they've got a 2-1-2.
Back of the rim, no good for Zay Patrick.
Wampus Cats are staying in their man. Bentonville's gone to a zone.
Good movement without the ball from Akbar, but unable to finish. Cats trailing by 8. 2:15 to play. We are winding down the first half. Jace Sullivan, too strong. Foul on the rebound. That's going to be on Column, I believe. That's his second.
I mean, I'm going to go on a rant before too long.
You can.
They have 2 fouls in the first total. The first quarter and 6. They have 2 fouls.
2 fouls. Well, that's not many.
No, I mean, and the thing about it is we're going inside with it. We're just not getting one call to go our way. We've not had one call go our way.
The deficit was 10 at the end of the first quarter. It is 8 right now. Minute 50 to play, first half. Ware.
Jace did a good job there of jumping out and then getting back.
Harry Ware, 6'4" senior, gives the Tigers an 11-point lead, 32-21. Gonna have to get him some help. Holden underneath. Cannot get the shot to fall. Cats made it interesting, and gonna have to have a good end to the first half for this one not to get out of hand before halftime.
Yeah, they've looked kind of like a mess with this zone. They've not picked up the zone defense that Bentonville's run out there, and they've not scored against it yet. So good job by the Bentonville Tigers on their defensive end, and we just not gotten the good, clean look.
First free throw is missed by Javen Williams. We know the opponent for the Lady Cats in their first round game Thursday. They'll take on Fayetteville. Winners earlier today over Cabot.
Big winners over Cabot. They've got some good shooters. Fayetteville does.
Yeah,
They're going to be a handful.
Be a good test. Xavion Smiley. Ball's knocked out of bounds.
We need to find a way, Jeff, to get this into a single-digit.
Yeah, I think that's the goal now.
Yeah.
At first, I thought the way things were going, I thought, gosh, get this within maybe even a single possession. But yeah, now you're at a point you just want it to be single digits going into halftime.
We can work some clock if we choose to.
42 seconds to go. There are 25 seconds on the shot clock. Smiley. Tigers coming back the other way with 27 seconds to go. Inside to Wilhelm, out to Gannat. On the floor, it's going to go the other way.
What? Say it isn't so.
Do you want to protest or anything?
No, that's got to be. You got to be kidding me. Come on. That's ridiculous. Well,
there it is.
Yeah.
Well, I get to hear this a lot, but I don't get to experience it on the other side with you.
Phantom is tough to deal with, and you're going to have to get over that.
I'm over it.
I'm so over it.
Pretty quick.
That's going to go up.
Back of the rim, no good. 2 seconds, 1 second. Shot is missed. It is halftime. Bentonville will go to the locker room leading 32-21 over your Wampus Cats. We will take a break here. We'll get the internet working on my computer, and we will be back for the third and fourth quarters. That's coming up on Conway Corp. All right. Good news. There's Zach Arns. He is our man in charge of everything.
Yeah.
Well, he's our man in charge. I don't think he's in charge of everything, but he is our man in charge of everything.
Our man, yeah.
And good news. I got the internet.
Did you?
Yep. It's called Hotspot. Got a hotspot.
Look at you trying to wiggle your way into 2021.
25.
20,
Oh, no, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, for real. So I am looking at the stats. Thank you, Scott Taylor, back at the home office working on those. And so from a points perspective, leading the way is K.J. Johnson with 7. Eli Cullum's got 5. Zay Patrick has got 4.
The fact that we're in the ball game really down just 11 with Holden having probably just a one I think I remember him with 1 basket, maybe none. Is he having any points in
He
the
has
half?
2 points.
2 points, yeah. 1 basket.
And leading the way for Bentonville is Javen Williams and Mikey Dowda. Actually, correction, Miles Gannett has got 9, hitting 3 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Williams and Dowda both have 7.
Trying the motion offense. Boy, they're so handsy. Yeah. That's actually a pretty good, clean strip there. But that's where a lot of the trouble has been, right at the top of the key to the free throw line. A lot of strips.
Wilhelm.
Good block.
Blocked by Elijah Collum. Followed by Mikey Dowda.
It's that second ball. We're doing great on the first entry into the lane, but they're getting a lot of free balls after a block or after a good defensive stand.
K.J. Johnson with the left hand.
Man, he's got a great floater in the lane, doesn't he? Just a lot of touch.
Down 11, a lot of time to go. You got to kind of chip away at it. When that chipping away means making some stops.
Yeah.
That is going to be a foul on Elijah Collum.
It's his third.
That is going to be his third.
Yeah, that's a foul as well. He got good position on him, did Wilhelm, and tried to make up for it and made the contact there. Can't be matching baskets now.
No.
Got to have a few defensive stops in a row and connect on a couple of threes somewhere in the mix there. Get ourselves back into that range where anything can happen.
For someone who doesn't get to watch as much as you get to watch, do we press? Are we good at the press if we press?
We're not necessarily, but we do it. We will press when we need to, and it'll come if the score kind of the range of points stays the same. We will have to, but I mean they're very fast defensively. But what we've seen from Bentonville is they're very good with the ball. It's a foul.
Well, it wasn't called a foul.
Wow. Ben Lindsay's about to lose his mind, and I don't blame him. I mean, it's coming into the lane and getting clocked with nothing.
Wilhelm got open underneath. So you're like you said, we can't match baskets.
No, and they have found a spot there on that entry point into Wilhelm, and he's taken advantage of it twice now. Actually, 3 times he's gotten fouled once and made two baskets.
Smiley. Rise and fire. Got it.
Good open midi from the free throw line, the elbow.
11-point game, 38-27.
It seems like the entire game has been an 11-point game. That's
it
a
feels
walk.
like it, right? Xavier Smiley did not foul on that. K.J. Johnson has a shot blocked and a foul is called. So Coach Lindsay has gone not too deep tonight.
No, he is not.
Have we gone? We've just gone one player deep.
Yeah, it's just Jay Sullivan is the only one come off the bench. Everybody else is still in their tops, their warm-up tops. Have not seen J.C. Schulman. We'll see the other Cullum occasionally. DeAnthony has not played tonight. Zay stayed out of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Some of that's because we've stayed out of foul
That's
trouble.
true. That's true. Both free throws are good by K.J. Johnson, and there's your single digits. 9-point lead for Bentonville. So now D up, D up, D up. that whole chant and the clapping and whatnot that they do.
Yeah, chip here and there.
Three-pointer by Williams.
Yep, he had a good clean look and he took it. He hasn't taken that a lot, but he took that one.
41-29.
Just like that, go from 9 to 12. Where they're extending out the trap, you got to find somebody down low. You got to go quickly out of that trap. Yeah. Ben.
Zay Patrick. Oh, the follow. The leading offensive rebounder for the team is that guy, KJ Johnson.
All 6 foot, what, 2 of him maybe?
6 foot 2 of him, sophomore. Which direction that's going? Yep, that's Conway basketball.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so it's a 10-point game, 41-31. Chance to get some points here that are not matched, at least immediately, by the Tigers.
We get this thing literally into a 6 or 7 point game, then things begin to kind of tighten up on the Bentonville side as well. You got to make them want to think about it. Right now, they're not really worried because they're matching us.
4.5 minutes to play, third quarter.
Trap, go, baseline.
Xavion Smiley.
That's the one.
Knocks down the three-point basket. His 10th made 3 on the season, and again, that number is, it's important to mention, he has not played a full season. In fact, only played a handful of games.
And he plays so hard.
Great defense by KJ. Still loose, and the foul is called. 7-point game, 41-34.
That's his third foul?
That is.
Was that on Xavion? If it was,
that's his third.
Yeah.
So Elijah Collum and Xavion Smiley both playing with 3.
That's an illegal screen.
Gannett for 3. That's his 4th made three-pointer of the game. He's got 12. 10-point lead.
We talked about it before the game. If they get the 3 going, and they're going to be tough. This is where they are right now. Right there, baseline.
Good look inside. Collum is fouled. A chance to get some points on the board with no time running.
Yeah, Fan Tim would tell you that this is the first foul he's called against Bentonville.
That's fine.
It's just fact. I'm not angry about it. I'm not happy about it. I'm not even indifferent about it.
I know we don't have the camera that's on us, but when we do have a camera on us, do we need to have another lower third built? It says Fan Tim and Levi Gilbert.
If y'all could mark off a space for me up there where I could have a box that I could move into and stand and become Fan Tim, I would do it.
Okay.
But now I'm going to need some latitude.
Collum hits them both. 8-point game.
Yeah. Man, this game has been so hard. It's just we've had this range of deficit seemingly since the start of the ball game. They just have not been able to crack it.
Off the glass, high over Jamal Holden. That's Javen Williams with the basket.
It's because of things like that. Just good baskets, by the way, by Bentonville.
Yeah, hard to find any fault with that.
No, not at all. Just good shot. Now you got to go up with that. Too low. Give it to the 6'8" guy, a little bit more chesty.
So Xavion Smiley, you can see the brace on his right knee.
Yeah.
For those of us who haven't watched the team all year, knee injury that happened during the offseason?
During the offseason.
Okay.
And really thought. I mean, that's not very long for an ACL for recovery time. They thought he was done for the season, and when he came out to play the first conference game that we covered at home, he came out, and Levi and I both were like, what's going on? He said, yeah, no, he feels good. He got cleared, and he feels good. And he plays hard. That's a good block. It's the second shot.
Yeah, again.
You get the block, but they get the loose ball.
Back up to 12. 2.5 to play, third quarter, 48-36.
All right, they're doing the rub off the lane. You got to shoot that, Eli. It's going to be there.
Again, the winner gets Bryant. Quarterfinal action on Thursday. That game will be the one that is immediately after the Lady Cats quarterfinal game. Good look inside and a good finish.
That's
Elijah Collum.
A good offensive set there. Took a long time to get there, but man, that was worth the wait. Good execution by your Wampus Cats.
Dowdle with the left hand, goes down the left side of the lane, spins, makes the basket, draws the foul.
That's going to be the 4th on Eli.
4 personal fouls on Elijah Collum. Jace Sullivan will make his way back into the game. And Coach Lindsay still just going with the rotation of these 6. Starting 5 and Jace.
Yeah. Wampus Cats really have done a decent job foul-wise. They only have 3 in this quarter. But if you add up all of the fouls on Bentonville in the game, we are just now in the bonus. They've had 5 for the game.
Which Tim is that?
That is fan 100. I don't need a stat sheet. I've been counting.
KJ Johnson. Nice move. That's the lead to 11.
Well, he's
11,
so
11.
good inside the lane.
Yes, he is.
Man, he can really get creative in there. Goes with the opposite hand really well. Just a sophomore. Again, you're looking at, now you got Jace out there, but you're looking at the starting 5 is 4 sophomores and a senior.
Good hands. Knocked it away. Sullivan.
Kick.
KJ cannot get it to go. Jace Sullivan with the follow.
Good second attempt there by Jace.
Down to 9. 51-42. Final minute of the third quarter.
Playing hard. A lot of heart, a lot of Houston Nutt. That's a walk, and he.
Timeout called by Kyle Pennington. He could tell that his guy was in trouble over there.
Well, we got away with a walk.
We'll take a break. 44 seconds to play in the third quarter. Back in a moment on Conway Corp.
When you choose Conway Regional, you're choosing more than just exceptional care. You're choosing a healthcare provider deeply rooted in your community, where our doctors and staff are your neighbors and friends. With 9 primary care locations in 5 counties, we believe in building lasting relationships centered on trust and personalized care. Take control of your healthcare journey with us as your dedicated partner. Schedule your appointment today and let our family care for yours.
.44 seconds to go, third quarter. Cats trailing by 9, 51-42.
Yeah, you know, it's been more offense in this quarter than we've seen pretty much the entire game. A lot of offense on both sides of the ball.
Shot clock at 18 seconds.
Good defense.
Good
KJ.
hands. KJ Johnson knocked it away.
They ran the set play.
And they cleared the shot clock, but it should be at 12. There we go. So, you know, I'm so old that this is the first high school game I have called with the shot clock.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have the shot clock
Great.
back in my day.
Back in the day,
Yep.
this could be 4 quarters. Joe Graham used to do that occasionally.
We had peach baskets, played on dirt, and we liked it.
Played on the dirt court. No, seriously, Joe Graham. I once saw a game against Russellville my senior year, and the score at halftime was 8-4.
Ooh.
They were
Barn burner.
Russellville was elite, and we just it was very frustrating.
Williams, no good.
Defense, good defense by KJ.
All right, 30 seconds to go here. Shot clock is off, but we need points, so take shots.
Yeah, you know what? They're going to back it out, and
Yeah.
so what? We're down 9. You get anything here.
Yeah, if you could be trailing 7 or 6.
Yeah.
Jamal Holden, wide left. Maybe went a little too quick. The Tigers have a chance for 3. Miles Gannett hits his 5th three-pointer of the game. He's got 15, and that one stings. 54-42 as we go to the 4th. Back in a moment on Conway Corp.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
All right, I'm still getting used to the buttons, as was evident during the pregame show.
No,
It's fine.
buttons
It's fine,
are your
right?
friends. Buttons are your friends.
We're trailing 54-42. What was almost a 7 or a 6 point, or worst case, 9 point deficit. Well, I'll take your worst case and raise you a deep 3 in the corner.
I mean, if you've lived Wampus Cat basketball here for the last couple of years, there's not a Wampus Cat fan in the room that wouldn't tell you that 3 was 100% going down.
Yeah.
It's been unfortunate at times. We're playing so hard, but it just the one thing you didn't want to have happen was a last-second 3, and they got a good, clean look, and Gannett just knocked it down.
15 points for K.J. Johnson. He leads the way and gets the steal and the outlet. Zay Patrick down to 10 again. Let's go.
Yeah.
See if we can get it within single
Should have
digits.
been and one, by the way.
It should have been, yes. Get a stop and keep chipping away.
That's a good move.
That is a good move.
KJ was being ultra aggressive there.
He is their leading scorer, Javen Williams. Stop, spin, and knock down the bucket. Jace Sullivan attempts a three-pointer. It is not good. And going back the other way, it's Bentonville. Leading by 12 with just about 7 minutes to go. Even with the shot clock, it gets to a point where if they run even a remote amount of it, you're just going to run out of possessions.
Yeah, you're going to have to steal some.
Wilhelm. Down to 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Come on.
Williams pushes off. Front of the rim, no good on the three-point attempt. Wampus Cats going to have to go fast.
I mean, really, an armbar there. Still good defensive set by your Wampus Cats. Got to like that.
KJ. Huge game for the sophomore. He's got 17.
Floater in the lane. He's just been very, very creative and very good at finishing inside the lane the entire ball game.
Leading scorer in the game. Williams leads the way for the Tigers. He has 15 and a timeout on the court. 59-46, there's 6:08 to play. We'll take a quick break and come back on Conway Corp.
Thank you for your business.
Well, Tim, they are hurting us from the outside. Their three-point basket shooting, and you talked about it in the pregame that there was that chance. They get hot, kind of get on a roll, and they're there.
Yeah, and it's not been something where it's just been one quarter where they just kind of jumped out. It's been a steady grind from about the 3-minute mark left in the first quarter when they really started hitting. We didn't do anything for that period, and the score has basically kind of remained somewhat the same. Now it's 13.
Yeah.
But it's remained the same for the longest, just haven't been able to catch up.
They are shooting nearly 50% from the three-point line.
Watch them against Fayetteville, and maybe it's a testament to Fayetteville, but they struggled. They could not find it. Couldn't buy a three. And they must like the Fimple Gym.
47% is what they're shooting. 9 out of 19.
Wow. Yeah, that's a hard to overcome. Good move, Zay.
Coming back the other way, the Tigers. That is Dowda. That's his offhand. And it is 61-46.
That's really one of the first transition baskets we've seen. Just end to end.
Xavion Smiley. Another offensive rebound for KJ Johnson, and well, he wasn't fouled. Tim wasn't fouled.
Ben and I are making the exact same motion.
I
saw us doing
you've
a
done
mirror.
it all night.
I mean,
every time he's thrown his hands up, you have too.
We live the same life, Ben Lindsay and I. We're going to have to go fishing together.
61-46, 5 minutes to go, and it has been a grind.
Oh, man. They have no fouls. No fouls.
Basket is good. It's Javen Williams. 17 points now for the senior. It's worth noting, we haven't noted it in a while, but the top 6 for this Bentonville Tiger team, all seniors. They've got experience. They've got a coach with a ton of experience in March. They ran into some buzzsaws here in the West. Harbor and, well, Springdale High is the class of the West, and
Crazy,
Harbor right there behind them. But this is a team that I don't know that you'd want to face.
Now if they're going to shoot like this.
So you've seen Bryant play.
Yeah.
Now you've seen Bentonville play.
Bentonville would keep them tighter than what we did, but I think Bryant would. I don't. To be honest, I haven't seen a better team in the state than Bryant.
Okay.
They are that good. They can shoot the three. They can run the floor. They can dunk. They're very well coached. They just have all the.
Well, and they found their way to that 1 seed too. They, with Jonesboro losing to Central.
Yeah.
That put Bryant as the 1, which is why the winner of this game will get them on Thursday.
I got to tell you, I don't know that I want to see that, just to be honest with you.
What,
no,
Bryant being the 1?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to. Bryant right now is running so hot. And you know, with me and Bryant, I have a thing.
I know.
And I'm getting to where I have a thing about Bentonville. It's going to be before long. It's just a long list, but
you know your reputation precedes you anyway. I mean, that's even as we go to places we've never been before.
No, yeah, that guy.
Tim.
That guy. Fan Tim.
Well, 66-48, Fan Tim.
Yeah.
10-second call. There wasn't a foul for putting his shoulder through KJ Johnson's chest.
You can do this and be okay.
All right, 66-48. Final 3.5 minutes here almost of the game.
Just going to play it out, play hard.
Entry pass to Holden.
It's been a tough night for Jamal. Been a very, very tough night for Jamal.
4 points on the night for our leading scorer.
Yeah, and he's not had a very good clean look. He hasn't dunked the ball tonight, hasn't had that big thing that he's done, which he can do.
Here is something thinking about this team, this Conway team. You better get them now, because these 4 sophomores in particular, with this game under their belt, another year under Ben Lindsay's system and the success that he brought from Magnolia and the system that he brought and the excitement, this bench is so deep. There are so many young men who are coming out to play basketball again here.
I could not believe the first night we came out, could not believe the number of players that were out warming up. It's amazing. Ben has done a marvelous job of getting this thing, kind of the ship straightened out a little bit in the water. And yeah, we're going to take our lumps this year, and we are. But to your point, do it now. Could be trouble coming.
Xavion Smiley, good to see that. The senior knocks down the three-pointer. And a timeout called here. Let's keep it here because I wanted to ask you about Xavion and some of these other seniors. We focused on the sophomores because there's youth coming and they're going to be special for sure. But when you think about this senior class, Xavion Smiley, obviously Kennard Turner, who is losing him hurt in ways that we may not ever really know. Caleb Collum is a senior. J.C. Schulman, obviously first year here with his family moving to town. So tell me about these seniors.
Yeah, so it's a group that, as other than J.C., really kind of rode out the storm that was the last couple of years. And it was a tough environment. We struggled mightily, didn't even make the tournament last year. And so you've got a new coach coming in, new way of doing business. He's been successful in all those things, so he has that piece of it. But you've got to take on a whole new system and be your last year, knowing that this may be the outcome this year.
Yeah.
And that you're setting the table for something else. So I think if I had to talk about it, especially when you talk about Xavion, the maturity level of these guys to come in and ride the storm, try to blaze the path, clear something out, clear out all the rubbish, if you will, for the guys after them. That's what a senior does, and I think that's what these guys have done.
Well, it would have been real easy for Xavion to not put the work in.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, with an injury like that, who would have blamed him if he said, I'm going to make sure that I'm good to go the rest of my life?
Yeah.
But he wasn't going to miss this senior year, and so
Correct.
that says a whole lot about him. And I don't know the young man except for what I see on the court, but I've been very, very impressed.
Yeah, he's a workaholic, man. Really, really goes hard on the court, and you can tell he's the leader on the floor. That's a foul?
Charge.
Well, he threw his even their coach said, you threw your elbow at him.
2:24 to play in the game, 66-51. Looks like Bentonville is going to get this one and move on to take on Bryan on Thursday.
Yeah, that will. It'll be interesting to see if they can shoot the same way. Yeah, he had no clue which direction that should go. None, by the way. Neither one of the players knew.
Stolen by Zay Patrick.
There's your press, by the way.
KJ has it blocked. Out of bounds, going to stay on this end.
So one press, one turnover.
Okay,
that's 100%. Much like Alexis Cox the other night, she shot 50% from the floor.
Yes.
And with one rebound.
One rebound. Stuff in the stat sheet.
It was great. Boy, Jamal, tough night for the
Sure has
sophomore.
been.
Man, pick your head up, young man. There'll be better days, and they're coming.
Minute 40 to play.
You know, the thing about it is, with this deficit being the way it is right now, and again, it stayed the majority of the game around 10, 11 points, and we got into trading baskets with them, which you can't do, but we never quit. The thing is, I mean, it was, if they came down and scored, we came down and scored. There was a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
So.
KJ. The dish to Collum.
Nice move.
Going to get Jay Sullivan in the game.
Yes.
So Jace is a junior, so he's back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've got some guys outside of the four sophomores, some of the junior class. Well, again, a lot of guys that are wanting to play basketball for this program. And here's the thing: you've got these guys at this age, they're going to go through the growth process. Ben Lindsay, you talked about his system. This is a guy that came in knowing nothing but success, really. He at the high school level,
Yep.
I was talking to him, he was basically a half-court shot from winning 82 in a row.
Oh, my goodness.
He won 50-plus. Somebody made a half-court shot and beat him, and then he went on another 30-something game run. And so, and he was not being braggadocious over that. He was just saying, that's what I'm used to. I want to win. You can tell just watching him, he wants to win.
Yeah.
And for a coach that has had that kind of success to still have that drive, and, man, he loves Conway. He's come back here.
Went to UCA, right?
Yeah, and did graduate school there and was a graduate assistant there. He worked over at Conway High School with some of our staff. And so, yeah, he came here because he loves Conway. Man, somebody that wants to come to your town and coach that's successful, love it.
Press is broken. Tigers look like they're going to be forced to do something because we're not quitting.
No.
They will play this game all the way to the last second.
Gotta love it.
Timeout
Had to call it
taken. I was going to talk about this building for just a second. If we can see some of the wide shots of this place. It's
a Fimple Dome.
A Fimple Dome, yeah. So what you see up there to the left is actually like a little, almost like a lounge area. There's some tabletop tables there and a little concession stand, and then the stands across from us. We were talking to Zach Arns, who does what we do for Springdale. He was telling me some of the history of this place. Obviously, it's brand new, but what you're getting to right now, that's their student section. That upper behind the goal, those bleachers are their student section. Well, those bleachers are the actual bleachers that came out of their old gym. They saved them and used them over here. But another really interesting thing, and you can't see it because it's outside, but when they were putting this auxiliary gym in, there's one directly behind us, when they were putting that in and tearing out the other one, they found the original floor, the original basketball court under everything, and the wood from that court is the wood that you see in the entry to the current the current arena. Just a beautiful.
They've done it right.
Yeah, exactly. They have just done everything about this place right, and we were standing in those student section seats earlier, and you are right on top of everything. I can't imagine.
It's so old school.
Being a visiting player, shooting up free throws late in the game like that. Yeah, it's a nice building. We'll be back in it on Thursday for the Lady Cats when they begin their run to what is hopefully another state championship. For the Wampus Cats, the run ends tonight. Final score is going to be 66-53 with the Wampus Cats on the short end. Ben Lindsay's first season comes to a close, 15-14 overall with a loss in the first round of the 6A state tournament.
Yeah, great season for your Wampus Cats. They fought through a lot of adversity, a major injury to Kennard Turner. They got Smiley back, but it's a tough season in Ben's first one, but it's getting better. They're on the rise.
Hey, thank you for watching. We're going to get out of here quickly because there's another game coming, and the folks need to get set up to broadcast it back to their communities. Thank you so much for watching. For Justin King, Ashton Brown, David Tooley, back at home was Maggie McConnell was doing all of the social media tonight. Stats is handling stats back home. Also, Wayne Bailey making sure the monitor or streaming the stream worked like it's supposed to. Tim, thank you.
Yes, sir.
That was fun.
Thank you,
We'll
Jeff.
do it again Thursday.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm Jeff Matthews. Thank you for watching tonight on Conway Corp.